ownership. Okay. Welcome to Yes You Can International Academy and is organizing Mindset for Transforming Business and Entrepreneurship Masterclass. We started the journey about few days ago, since last week. And now we are running it towards and then to finish up on the 20th of March, 2024. So YYCI is a place of mastering, mindset, and transformation. And the person that will be teaching you this morning is Dr. Elizabeth Lucas-Afolalu. Let's listen to the information about her.
Create a personal story that is unimaginable. Do you want to learn to restore and reconnect your relationships? Do you want to live the happiest life you could ever dream of? Do you want to create wealth? It all starts with the right mindset. Elizabeth Lucas-Afolalu has a tremendous amount of wisdom to share to assist you in living your best life possible. She is an award-winning inspirational and transformational speaker, writer, coach, and entrepreneur extraordinaire who inspires people worldwide with her personal story. For many years, her passion has been inspiring and empowering and transforming lives and relationships. For her clients, mindset is everything. Elizabeth believes everyone can become, achieve, be fulfilled, be successful, and be happy with the right positive mindset. Also, having the right attitude, resilient and willing to change, are important aspects of personal growth. Living life with determination, diligence, and having positive thinking and working hard can lead to a successful life you never dreamed of. She believes people can build deeper and healthy relationship with awareness of greater love, better understanding of ourselves and others, marriage and positioning. And it is possible to rebuild, reconnect broken trust and relationship, promoting and empowering relationship and family. In her businesses, she enjoys coaching, mentoring, and supporting women, young married couples, and young adults. She believes this can transpire in relationships, families, friendship, success, and prayer. She also has a company in which she creates personal, intentional, and inspirational customized gifts. She has created thousands of unique and unusual, memorable, creative, personalized, and inspirational gifts for all tastes and budgets. Elizabeth Creations has taken the idea of creative gifts to a whole new level, with the innovative concept of actually buying minutes of time from the past, present, or future. Elizabeth has a motivation and passion for business which led her to obtain honors degree in business and management at University of Northampton, United Kingdom. Elizabeth has worked with several organizations in various fields, and she is actively involved with and supports several NGO/charity, and for all her contributions and involvement, she was awarded Inspiration and Relationship Award, Legend Award for Community and Humanity. Currently, she is the Managing Director of Elizabeth Creations Limited, Director of Tokens Limited, founder of Yes You Can International. She is the UK Chief Bureau Editor of an American magazine, Oakens Group magazine, and an exceptional award-winning author of Yes, You Can. Featured in national press NBC, ABC, and Fox News, other magazines including Business Magazine. She is also an acclaimed author who writes in her book how she has failed several times and bounced back, overcome all adversities, challenges, financially, physically, emotionally, abuses, and trauma, and come up stronger. She has turned all her situations from impossible to possible and from negative to positive, and believes anyone can do too, and she is determined to help others as well. One of her missions is to support youths, women, families, individually, locally, and internationally, offline and online through media and resources, gifts, products, workshops, seminars, and speaking engagements to change their mindset, discover, develop, manifest their gift, build deeper relationship, and maintain, restore, and reconnect relationship and families, manage their emotions, and be free and be happy, learn to forgive themselves and others, learn to love themselves and love others. Create roadmap for the youth for the future. Her latest book, Yes, You Can, is about her personal experiences and stories and how she used simple principles to become who she is today and what she has achieved so far. Also, how her personal life and her relationships have been transformed. She is a living testimony, and permit her to share some of what people have testified about her in her book. In all her businesses and business ventures, Elizabeth puts forth her own inspirational personal touch. This makes her unique talents and products motivational tools that everyone can benefit from.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's going to be a wonderful day that the Lord has made. We will continue to rejoice and be glad in it. And now it is time for us to start this section today. And that is why I want to quickly, okay, so that there will be no disturbance. Now I would like to quickly share with you my own topic for today. But before we move on, let me just share with you quickly some inspiration nugget of wisdom. There are 4 factors that can limit and stop us from fulfilling our purpose, achieving our goals, and succeed in life and be transformed. Ignorance, lack of understanding, lack of vision, unknown of our identity of who we are, our purpose, our why, and that is one moment of the truth. But everything in life requires hard work. Anything in life requires hard work, and that is why we need to do what we are doing. Everything in our lives requires hard work, dedication, commitment, sacrifice, investment, honesty, integrity, and gratitude. And that is why we need to become a love learner so that we can learn as much as we want to learn, and also to make sure that we keep learning. It is very, very important. And that is why this morning I will be sharing something that is very, very important. However, curiosity will keep you thirsty for more. And no matter your level of education, you should never stop learning. And Y.Y.C.I Mama said, and I quote, "A thirst for knowledge is something that can never be quenched and should be a lifelong quest. So discover what you are capable of and keep yourself in a growth mindset." All our dreams can come through if we have the courage to pursue them, said by Walt Disney. Wisdom is the principal thing, and in all our getting, we get understanding. We get understanding, especially better understanding of life, which leads you to better and quality performance. And to fulfill your purpose in life, we need to start by our own personal development, actualization, self-assessment, and self-love. Also, examine the situation and challenges with critical thinking and find solution. Stephen Maribor said that when your mindset changes, everything along with you change. The mind is the limit as long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it. As long as you really believe 100%, said by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Limitation lives only in our minds. But if we use our imagination, our possibilities becomes limitless. James Pallotti. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change, said by Wayne Dyer. So permit me this morning to challenge you, to inspire you, and also to encourage you to step up and be who you are. There is power in you to create, to build, to perform, and become. Yes, you are gifted. It is not too late to create, to build, and to develop. Pick up yourself and create and stir up the gift that is in you. Dream big. If your dream doesn't scare you, then you need to dream again. So you need to dream big and start small and grow bigger, and be determined and focused. Yes, you can dream it again. You can dream it, you can see it, and you can be it. If you believe it and you focus and determine and take action. It is time for you to rise up and take up the giant leaps, because this is your time to achieve, to become, to give birth, to receive, to perform, and to celebrate. And guess what? Yes, you can. So become a life learner. Join me on this section while I will be teaching from the book of The Queen and the Prince, Success Strategies, written by Elizabeth Lucas-Afolalu and Lukman Nuruddin. And this particular book is available on amazon.com.uk or .co.uk or .com. Okay, we are talking about entrepreneurship for the past 2 weeks. And now I want to discuss more about it with you on this section as my own section for this masterclass. Entrepreneurship is the ability and readiness to develop, to organize, to run a business, enterprise, along with any of the uncertainty in order to make a profit. The most prominent example of entrepreneurship is the starting of a new business. So what is entrepreneurship then? In economics, entrepreneurship connected with land, labor, natural resources, and capital can generate a profit for you and me. The entrepreneur vision is defined by discovering and taking risks, and is an indispensable part of a nation capacity to succeed in an ever-changing and more competitive global marketplace. Meaning of entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is defined as someone who has the ability and desire to establish, to administer, and succeed in starting up a venture along with risks entitled to it to make a profit. The best example of entrepreneurship is the starting of a new business venture, as little as it could look like. The entrepreneurs are often known as a source of new ideas or new innovators, and bring new ideas in the market by replacing old with a new invention. That is why it is so necessary that we talk about entrepreneurship. It can be classified into small or own business to multinational companies. So you can start even right from your kitchen or from your or from your sitting room. And then from there, you start consistently growing it until it reach global or multinational companies. In economics, the profit that an entrepreneur makes is with a combination of land, natural resources, labor, and capital. In a nutshell, anyone who has the will and determination to start a new company, and this with all the risks, all the challenges, all the obstacles that goes with it, can become an entrepreneur. So I want to throw it to you this morning and say, yes, you also have the ability to start a business, as small as it is. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It could be small, it could be big, but you can do it. Only if you believe in yourself and assess your ability, and also improve your skills or study new skills in order for you to be able to become an effective entrepreneurship. So, what are the 4 types of this entrepreneurship? It is classified into following types. Like I said before, small business, scalable startup entrepreneurship, large-scale entrepreneurship, and social entrepreneurship. These are the main skills, main type of entrepreneurship. But what are they? The first one, the small entrepreneurship. These business are a hairdresser, grocery store, travel agents, consultants, carpenter, plumber, electrician, and many more. These people run or own their own business and hire family members or local employee. For them, the profit will be able to feed their family and not making 100 millions or taking over an industry. But they can start from there, because whatever you start and consistently building can be expanded and can grow. So they fund their business by taking small business loan or loan from friends and family. So they need to work according to their own capacity, their ability, and also the resources that is available to them. And some of it, you need to just learn the skills as well before you start the business. Or some of it, while you are starting the business, you can now develop more knowledge on what you are doing. Let's go into the second one. The second one is scalable startup entrepreneurship. What do I mean by that? The startup entrepreneur starts a business knowing that their vision can change the world. They attract investors who think and encourage people who think outside the box. The research focuses on a scalable business and entrepreneur model. So they hire the best and the brightest employees to work together as a team to reach their goals. They require more ventures capital and to fuel and to back up their projects and their business. So that is what we call scalable startup entrepreneur. We also have another one. That one is large company entrepreneurship. These huge companies have defined life cycle. Most of these companies grow and sustain by offering new and innovative products that resolve around their main products. The change in technology, customers' preferences, new competition, etc., build pressure for large company to create an innovative product and also sell it to the new set of customers in the new market. So to cope with these rapid technologically mental changes around us now, the existing organization either buy innovation enterprises or attempt to construct the product internally. So they have a lot of work to do in this kind of entrepreneurship. And then the last one is social entrepreneurship. This type of entrepreneurship focuses on producing products and services that resolve social needs and problems. This only motto and goals is to work for society and not make much profit. So as we have now dealt with four types of entrepreneurship, what are now the characteristics that you want to look at before you venture into business? What are the characteristics of an entrepreneur? So maybe when I read to you or when I talk to you about all these characteristics, you'll be assessing yourself to say that, am I fitting to become an entrepreneur? So not all entrepreneurs are successful. So we need to get that straight away. And these are definite characteristics that make entrepreneurs successful. A few of them are mentioned below, and that is what I'm going to talk about. Also, let me also understand that all the successful entrepreneurs did not start, they don't make profit overnight. They worked hard. They failed several times. They make mistakes several times. They fail several times. They lose money several times and lose business several times. But what makes them a successful entrepreneur is because they do not give up, they do not quit, They keep pressing on. That makes them a successful entrepreneur. So let's start with the characteristics. Ability to take risks. Are you ready to take risks? Because as an entrepreneur, you need to have this kind of ability to take risks in respect of how dangerous or how high or how pressurized it is. Starting any new venture involves a consideration amount of failure rates. Remember, I said before that they will fail several times before they reach that place of succeeding. So therefore, an entrepreneur needs to be courageous and able to evaluate and take risks, which is an essential part of being an entrepreneur. So I throw the questions to you. Are you ready to take risks? Because if you are not ready, then I think you need to reassess yourself and think again if this kind of venture is yours. The second one is innovation. It should be a highly innovative to generate new ideas. Start a company and earn profit out of it. Change can be the launching of a new product that is new to the market, or a process that does the same thing, but in the more effective and economic way. So, every entrepreneur will come with a solution to a particular problem. And that problem, that solution might be new in the market, or might be that is there, but they will just try to enhance it. And the only way to do that, they need to do a market research. They need to research about the product and the service that they want to launch out. So they need to be more innovative. They need to really listen to themselves, and they need to also research and observe and read and study and keep learning until that new ideas drop into them, into their mind. They also need, number 3, visionary and leadership quality. As an entrepreneur, you are also a visionary. You are the pioneer of good things. You are the pioneer of greatness. So you need to have a vision. A man that has no vision goes nowhere. And how are you going to lead the people if you don't have a vision as an entrepreneur? And also a leader quality. Because what places you there as an entrepreneur is because you are a leader yourself. And you want to bring these ideas, this vision, you want to share it with others so that they can work with you to achieve that goals together. So to be successful, an entrepreneur should have a clear vision of his venture. However, to turn the ideas into reality, a lot of resources and employees are required. Here, leadership quality is paramount because leaders impact and guide their employees towards the right path of success. That makes you a leader. That makes you an an entrepreneur. So if you have that quality, then you also can become an entrepreneur. Let's see another one. Number 4, open-minded in a business. Every circumstance can be an opportunity and used for the benefit of the company. For example, Patton recognized the gravity of demonstration and acknowledged the need for online transaction will be more. We're talking about PayPal and many other money transaction. So they see the need that somebody from another country might be launching out a business, online business, global business, and they will need financial transaction. So they solve that problem in that way. So it is utilized the situation and expanded massive during their time. Another one as well is flexible. You need to be flexible as an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur should be flexible and open are open to change or adapt to the willingness to be ready to adapt to any change according to the situation, because things change every day. So you need to be flexible. To be on this top, a business person should be equipped to embrace in a product and services as and when needed. It is very important. And let's move on. Then the next one is know your product and your services. There's no point launching and venture in and you yourself don't know your product. You need to know it well. You need to study it well, that by the time you are presenting it to people, any kinds of people, they will be able to understand your product or your services. A company owner should know the product offerings and also be aware of the latest trend in the market. And that is why, as an entrepreneur, we will need to be a researcher, a learner, a reader, so that you can learn more about your product. It is essential to know if the availability product or services meet the demand of the current market. You need to know that, because there's no point launching a product that is not acceptable or that is not needed at that particular situation. Remember, an entrepreneur solves problems. So we have to meet the expectation of the customers or others. So whether it is time to tweak it a little, being able to be accountable and then utter I needed is a vital part of entrepreneurship. So these are the characteristics of an entrepreneurship. So what is the importance then of entrepreneurship? What's the importance of it? Number one, it creates employment. Entrepreneurship generates employment, creates jobs for others. It promotes an entry level of job requested for gaining experience and training for skilled workers. So it is very important that you have it in mind that if you are going to become an entrepreneur, then in your mind, you are ready to also employ people to work for you. Because a tree cannot be a forest, and you cannot be an island, and you cannot work everything alone by yourself. And that's the more reason that we should understand our ability, understand who we are, understand our strength, and also embrace opportunities and also collaborate with others. Another importance of entrepreneurship is innovation. It is the hub of innovation that provides new product venture, market, technology, and quality of goods, and increase the standard of living of people. So it's very important as an entrepreneur. Yes, there might be that product you want to produce, that you want to sell out, might be in the market already, but you are going into that market to make it better. So, and that is where the innovation comes in, because yes, you can research more and get more ideas to produce that product, to manufacture that product, and also to present it in different high quality way. Number three, importance of entrepreneurship. Impact on society and community development. Oh yes, if you are an entrepreneur, you are impacting into the society you belong, community you belong. Okay, a society becomes greatest if the employment base is large and diversified. It brings about changes in society and promote facilities like higher expenditure on education, better situation, fewer slums, higher level of house ownership, and therefore entrepreneurship assets the organization towards a more stable and high quality of community life. That is how important this entrepreneurship is all up. It is. Another one is it also increase standards of life or standards of living. Entrepreneurship helps to improve the standard of living of a person by increasing their income. Because when you employ and you are doing well with your business, then you can pay your employee very well. You can pay your staff very well. You can create a working good condition for them. So the standard of living means increase in the consumption of various goods and services by household for a particular period. So when you are an entrepreneur and you are imparting into society, you are raising the standard of living in that area. You can employ and you can provide a quality product and services to the community. Also, importance of entrepreneur is to support research and development. New products and services need to be researched and tested before launching into the market. So therefore, an entrepreneur also dispenses finance for research and development, and with research institution and university. So this promotes research, general concentration, and development in the economy. That is how powerful and how important it is to talk about this entrepreneurship, to enter into that industry, and also to launch out your product and services. And yes, you can. So let me ask you a question after we have discussed on this. So let me ask you a very important question. And the question is, do you believe in starting small business, even though you have a big dream, and keep growing to get better? Do you think you can start small? You are the only one that can answer that question. Then, how can you create a wealth mindset? How? We've been talking about entrepreneurship now, which I believe that is part of the contribution of creating a wealth. So now, how can you create wealth mindset? And we've said it already. It's by you researching. It's by you marketing research, business research, product and services research, so that you can bring the quality into the society. So, and that is the way, feeding your mindset, learning every day, knowing more about the product, knowing more about how to start the business, knowing more how to sustain it, knowing more about the financial intelligence, and even artificial intelligence, and many, many more, emotional intelligence. So you need to keep learning. You need to keep growing in your mindset with new information, feeding your mindset with new and right information. And yes, you can. That's the only way. So this one of the hints that I will give you on that topic is write down what you want. What do you want yourself? What do you want to do? Why do you want to do that business? Why do you want to become an entrepreneur? Then envision the future. Put yourself in that position and start envisioning it. What I want to create now. How effective and how successful I want to go in it. How do I see it in the future? Then affirm your desire. If you believe in yourself, then you need to start affirming it and putting positive words into yourself. But say, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can achieve it. Yes, I can succeed. Yes, I can achieve my goals. And many more. So you need to start talking to yourself and bring energy for you to continue to do what you want to do. Listen to your inner voice. We all have inner voice, our instincts. So if you want to start something, don't do it because of others. Do it because of you. the message that is coming from you. Take action and transform your life, transform your mindset, and also take action. Because if you don't take action, it's like you wasting your time dreaming, desiring, even going to learn something and not taking any action, not applying what you've learned. So it's very important that you take action and also transform the situation. Hold the vision and hold it, your dream. Never give up on your dream and never give up on yourself, because yes, you can achieve it. Another question I need to ask you, because we are talking about practical now, and I want you to start thinking, because we are now drawing your attention to critical thinking. Another question I want to ask you is, what is in your hand? Some people, what is in their hand, they don't discover that, they don't recognize that, but they are looking for something else that is not in their hand. Or sometimes, whatever you are looking for is actually right in your own domain, and you are looking somewhere else. So the question is, what is in your hand? What's your gift? What's your talent? What do you have in your house that you can monetize? So you need to start thinking. Your hand is so creative, it's so valuable, it's so resourceful. What can you do with your hand? So what is there? Even with your smartphone, you can make money from this smartphone. So what is in your hand? So you need to reassess that before you start thinking big. You start small. But then my question is, what is in your hand? Is it your is it your smartphone? Is it your writing? Is it your pen or paper? Is it your laptop or iPad? What is in your hand? What's in your environment that you can use to monitor or to, to turn it to business? What's in your house? What is in your house that other people need? What is in you? The ideas, the solutions to somebody's problem. I'm sure as I'm thinking now, as I'm talking to you, you are thinking, oh yes, what's in my hand? Yes, I have all these things in front of me. Do you know that by the time you reassess it and evaluate it and assess it and research it, do you know that all these things you have can create something for you? It can make you a millionaire. It can make you an entrepreneur. So, but you need to start discovering it. So what is in your hand? That's the question. You can write it down. Start thinking. Start looking around. What is here? What can I sell? What can I create? What is your gift that you can develop to create wealth? The Bible says your gift will make room for you. Some of people, I've come across this, lot of people that said, I don't have gift. No, lie, lie, lie. Every human being that God created came with a gift. The only differences between us and others is because we discover our gift and we develop our gift, and it's making room for us by demonstrating it for others to benefit from our gift. So what is your gift that you can develop and create wealth? Is it sewing? Is it writing? Is it talking? Is it helping? Is it surprising? Every other gift that is in us need to be discovered to create our wealth. So I'm asking you that question now. What is your gift? What do you like to do? What are you enjoying doing? What are you pleased having in your hand? Some people can sing. Some people can art. Some people can write. Some people can organize. Some people can plan. Some people can bring ideas. Some people can create a platform like YYCI is creating platform for others to come and exhibit their gifts. So what is your gift that can create your wealth? And when you discover that gift, you can develop it to a certain level so that you can demonstrate. Let me give you an example. I have a young man here that used to play football. His name is David David Beckham. Okay. He discovered that he can play. He discovered a certain skills that he can use to play the football. He developed it and then demonstrate it on the field. My question is, whenever there is World Cups down there, wherever in the whole world, people will spend millions of money to go and watch that person playing football. People will travel from their country to another country to watch these people demonstrating their gift. People will save money and work hard and take some time off from work to travel somewhere to go and watch somebody that is demonstrating their gift. That is why I'm asking you. That is how powerful it is for you to discover your gift. Let me also use another example. You all know Bill Gates. He develops the idea of bringing all this software, all this computer together. Yes, he discovered that he can organize something and put it together. Now, rest is the story after many years. So what is the gift that you can develop to create wealth? As example, Amazon. Amazon has a gift of creating a platform, a marketplace for many of us to sell our books, to list our books, to publish our books. They created that platform. That is their own gift, or whoever is the owner of Amazon. And we are all enjoying from that. That's it's simple as that. So what is your gift? Is it singing? We have a lot of musicians, singers out there singing. They develop it. They discover their gift. They develop it and they are demonstrating it. Millions of people will rush to cinema to go and watch a film. Have you discovered? Do you realize that it's some certain people developing their gift and then work together in collaboration and make a film? And that is how they started creating their wealth. So what is your gift? Don't tell me you don't have a gift, because if you assess yourself properly, if you know your wealth or your strength, you will discover your gift. What do you like most doing? What irritates you? And what is it that if you change it, you will be more satisfied? Probably your gift resonates with that thing. So what is your gift? Okay, let's relax a little bit and say mindset is everything. The state of your mindset will determine your speed of your journey. The state of your mindset will determine how you perceive and respect yourself and respect others. The state of your mindset will determine what you see, either obstacles or opportunities, fear or faith, ignorance or knowledge, failure or success, weakness or strength, threats or opportunities. So what do you see? What is the state of your mind? You have something in your hand, you know. You are gifted and anointed if you've not realized that. You are industrious and creative if you've not realized that. You are loaded, highly favored, and blessed by God. You are blessed so that you can be a blessing to others. You are industrious and creative only if you can discover who you are. There is this gift in you only if you can discover it and start developing it. There is greatness in you and you are resourceful. So don't let anybody tell you down, talk you down, and said you are nobody. You are full of blessing. You have greatness in you, and you can create, and you can build, and you can invest, and you can do anything that you feel and believe in yourself. You need to believe more in yourself than believing on what other people say about you. Do you know that you don't need money to start business, but you start with problem solving and finance will come later. And what I've considered nothing can become something. What I consider small can become great. So do you know that? And that is why we keep teaching on this program. All our dreams can come through, but you don't just dream. You dream it, you believe it, and then you pursue it. Knowing your why will empower you to do more, focus, and determine to finish well. Knowing your why as well is the beginning of your transformation that helps you to set an appropriate goals. So knowing your why will empower you to do more. Knowing your why as well will encourage you not to quit, not to lose hope, and not to give up, but encourage you to press on, move forward, progress, and achieve your goals in spite of adversity, challenges, and situations and circumstances beyond your control. Let me also say this as the mentors have said it. If you cannot fly, you can run. If you cannot run, you can walk. And if you cannot walk, you can climb. You can crawl. But never stop, never stand still. Keep moving. In respect of the risk that you have to take, in respect of the obstacles that is on the way, in respect of the crossroad that you find yourself, never stop. Keep moving, keep progressing. And that is the spirit of an entrepreneur. To kickstart, remember we are talking about entrepreneurship. So to kickstart, you need to feed your mind. Remember, mindset is everything. So you need to feed your mind with the big why. Why do you want to do that business? Why do you want to create that product? Why do you want to do that service? Why do you want to serve people in that certain way? Why do you want to do that business? Why do you want to organize event? Why do you want to create that job? Why do you name the company the name you name that the company? Why do you want to write a book? Why do you want to become an entrepreneur or an author or succeed in life? So your why must be strong and start growing your mindset for transformation, because the more you feed your mindset with positive and start growing it, then your why will be more stronger. Know your why. We encourage you not to quit, not to lose hope, not to give up, but encourages you to press on, to transform your lives, your situation, your present situation now is for you to know your why and feed your mindset. Very important. So you need to reposition yourself for greatness. You have greatness in you. You can come out from that comfort zone, from that situation that you find yourself. You can break free. You can break the barrier and start doing something. But you need to become a visionary of something and gather your strong team to work with you. That's the idea that we are sharing with you on this platform, to become an entrepreneur. Let me repeat it again. You need to become a visionary of something, a pioneer of greatness, and gather the strong team to work with you. Don't make getting money as your first priority, but build relationship first around your business. Always report. That's why this one is very important. No matter what you want to do, no matter where we want to go, no matter what you want to achieve, always have a mentor. And when you have a mentor, make sure that you are reporting and giving feedback of your activities for sustainability. Because the more you are closer to them, The more you are sharing your project, and you are sharing your feedback, and you are here willing to learn from them and to get critical feedback, then when you take actions and improve yourself and progress, that is where sustainability will approach. So rise up, take up the giant leap, and this is your moment to do it. Right, let's move on. Always look at the situation with your mindset, not your eye. So mindset is everything. So let's continue with our teaching again. Like I have said before, what is in your hand? What is your gift? Another thing I want you to look at is this. What do you understand about commitment? Because commitment is very important. Because the more you commit to something, the more you get results. The more you are dedicated to something, the more you will achieve. So what do you understand about commitment? It is okay to position yourself. It's okay to accept appointments. It's okay to be promoted. And it's okay to find yourself in a higher position. But what do you understand about commitment? Because commitment is very important. When you consistently doing something and focusing, whatever you are focusing on will increase, will expand, and you will flourish in it. When you are committed to it and you don't let anything disturb you, distract you, you will know that you will produce a quality, you will perform well. When you are committed as well, you gain more skills, more ideas will flood your mind. Why? Because you are committed in building that business, committed in occupying your position and perform well wherever you are. So the questions I want you to ask you, and I want you to have it in your mindset. What do you understand about commitment? Another one is consistent. What do you understand about consistent? Remember, I said right from the beginning, you need to dream big. And if your dream does not scare you, then you need to dream again. Now you've dreamed. Now you've started this thing. How consistent are you? Because whatever you are consistently doing every day, even building yourself up, even building the company or building relationship, the level of your consistency will determine the results of what you are doing or what you are building. How consistent are you? Are you the kind of person that halfway through you give up? Are you the kind of person that you will reach your crossroad and you don't know what to do anymore? And instead of you to ask people, ask questions, you fold your hands and you are lamenting and complaining. So consistent is very important. Well, as an entrepreneur, as someone that is building business or even building your relationship with others, consistent. So whatever you have started small, you need to consistently be doing it until you get there. Because there will always be challenges. There will always be disappointment. And there will always be distraction. So when you're consistently doing that thing, even if you have to fail several times, consistently keep doing it. All the successful people out there, they didn't start from the top. They start from the beginning. They start from the bottom. They use them for like a ladder. And step by step, they were climbing up. Step by step, they are climbing up. That's what we call consistent. You are going there step by step until you reach there. So what do you understand yourself about this consistent? Because when you gain a better understanding of something, you will apply it to your life. You will apply it to your lifestyle. You will apply it to your life and to your business, and even apply it to your activities daily. So consistent is very important, and I want you to read more about consistent. Empower and educate. How well do you want to go? How well do you want to do? And how far do you want to go as an entrepreneur? Because if you are going to go far, then your mindset needs to be renewing consistently every day. How do you renew your mindset? By learning, researching, reading, watching. But you need to get the right information. And that is why empower and education is very important. So what do you understand by empowered or being educated? So when you understand that, then you put yourself in a position of being curiosity. You put yourself in a position of hunger to want to know more. And then you start developing yourself. The more you're educating yourself, the more you are empowering yourself as an entrepreneur. So what do you understand about being empowered and being educated? Then the next one, sustainable. What do you understand about sustainable or sustainable development? Which is very important. I heard a lot of NGOs and even other organizations talking about sustainable development goals. I heard the United Nations placing a goal of 2030 on STD, and they have various topics that they want to achieve. But let me ask you, do you know that you can also apply this to your own company or your own business? So, but you need to understand more deeply. What do you understand about sustainable or sustainable development? Because when you understand it, then you can set a goal, achievable goal, measurable goal, realistic goals, and then you work towards working together with your team to achieve that goal. So once you understand what it is, because I want, and another way around, when you say you want to sustain your business, you are telling me that you are ready to maintain what you have started. Because starting something might be cheap, might be free. Maintaining it might be more costly. But what you don't maintain can be destroyed. And then you have to start all over again. But then when you build something and you maintain it, then it lasts forever. Let's take, for instance, bridge. In any country, you build that bridge with other team. If you don't maintain that bridge, it will collapse one day. And then you have to start all over again. The same thing, road construction. If you do the road nicely, I remember the other time I went to my country. That was many years ago. I went there and oh my God, this road was so constructive. It's so nice, so smooth that you can go for your journey fast, smooth. But many years after, I went to the same place and still noticed that the same road that you can just travel for only 30 minutes, now you can travel almost 1 hour or 2 hours. Why? Because the road has been damaged. Because it was lack of maintenance. That's what we are talking about. So anything you are building, you need to have it in mind. How can I sustain it? It's very important. And I want to encourage us as well, we that are working together for humanity. How well are we reaching or meeting out to sustain, to achieve sustainable development goals? Because it's very important. So sustainable, you need to know more about it and also apply it into your business. Okay, so how do you achieve these goals about mentioned to be successful in life? I have mentioned about education, consistent, sustainability, commitment. How do you achieve it? It's all what simple. Place yourself in the situation of yes, you are ready and you are willing to do it. And then you keep doing, keep focusing and determined. Very important. Let me quickly share with you these of winning attitude to succeed as an entrepreneur. Number one, dream. Dream big, desire it and dream it. And when you do it, when you dream it, when you see it, then you can be it. Decision making. Always make sure that you make a quality decision. But before you make that, Don't rationalize your decision. Don't make decision in a haste. Don't make decision with your own likeness or your emotions, based on your emotions or your likeness. So you need to research. You need to research. You need to analyze some things. You can use the SWOT analysis and other analysis there before you make your decision. Discover new things. Be an innovative or an innovator. Discover new things that can enhance your product, your business, your services. So always discover. And that is why you need to research. You need to watch some videos, if possible, Discovery TV and any other thing. Design goals. Set up your goals. Make sure that goals is measurable, specific, realistic. So set your goals and be determined to achieve that goals. Develop new skills and design. Determine that no matter the circumstances, no matter the situation, no matter the challenges, I want to achieve and I will achieve and I will be successful. So determine that nothing will stop you, nothing will limit you, and you yourself will not stop yourself or limit yourself. So you need to determine. When you determine, then you focus. Focus on what you are doing. Focus on what you can do and leave the rest. Like I always say, do your best and leave the rest. Be honest to yourself. Be the best of your version. Do your best and leave the rest. Diligent. Like I said before, like diligent, consistent. Be diligent in what you are doing. Yes, you started small, but when you keep on diligently performing, operating, producing, providing services diligently, consistently, you will see how far you can go. You need to discipline yourself, discipline your time, discipline and manage your emotions, manage the resources that is available, manage your money, manage the collaboration you have, manage the group of people you find yourself, your association, your network. So you need to discipline yourself. How are you presenting yourself? Branding is part of presenting yourself. How are you saving yourself? How are you adding value to yourself? One of the things that you can use to add value to yourself is by developing yourself. Learning, keep learning, keep learning. I've always said it and I will say it to the end. Keep learning. Learning is lifelong. Transforming your life, transforming your situation, transforming your business and enterprise is ongoing. It never stops. Successful people never stop. They keep learning how to improve, how to do it better. You have to rise above competitive diligently and discipline your time. Time is costly. Time is money. Time is precious. So discipline your time. Don't waste your time for unnecessary things. Very important. So, and that is what I have said about this. Let's just read a little bit about what I've said. Say, what is your why? Know your why. Why do you want to achieve? Why do you want to succeed and become? Decision. Let me read what I've written here. You have a choice and you have the ability to make a decision. All decisions is right decision, but you will need to take responsibility and accountability of your decision. There's no right and wrong decision making. If you find it wrong, you will learn from it. If you find it right, you have experienced it. So if you find it right, you will learn from it with new ideas and innovation to develop and to implement. Quality decision making is very, very important. Always ensure you possess the situation, you assess the situation, you evaluate the situation, knowing the SWOT analysis and pros and cons and positive and negative and advantages and disadvantages before you make your decision. Like I said before, determination. Determination will keep you going, even in the midst of adversity, challenges, or any situation that is beyond your control. When you're determined and courageous, you will not lose hope nor give up, knowing that circumstances is a moment. That means no condition is permanent, and we pass by. No condition is permanent. So determine to focus, work hard, sacrifice, and also give expectation, meet your expectation. So before I move any further, let me just quickly say this and then I close for today. And then next time I'll come back to teach you more. What is the skills of persistence? Persistence is a personalized trait that is characterized by the determination to achieve a goal despite the obstacles and delay that you may encounter. Persistence gives you vital experience. When you are persistent, you learn that each failure gives you another opportunity to learn. With each failure, you become more resilient. You will also learn how you can overcome any challenges. Persistence refers to how long you are able to, and willing to stick to a task, even when it is challenging. Some individuals are willing to keep working at something, even when they run into roadblocks along the way. So, mindset for persistency, the tips, let me give you, and then we close for today. Set small, achievable goals. Focus on the journey, not the outcome. So, you need to focus now. Yes, the outcome will come, but before you get to the outcome, start focusing now. Enjoy where you are to where you are going. You need to go through before you get to. So focus on the journey and not the outcome. Keep positive and supportive people in your life. Surround yourself with like-minded people and keep positive spirit in you. Find balance, self-care, personal life, work, and school. Find balance within the period. Your life, your personal life, your work, and also your relationship and how you are working, everything. So you need to find the balance. Remember your why always, because that is the energy, that is the synergy, that is the energy that will move you forward. That is the energy that will make you keep going. That is the energy that you will keep holding on to your dream. And always, always be grateful for the present situation, for what you have achieved, and even for where you are going. So on this note, I would like to say thank you so much for listening, and I really appreciate this particular time. I also want to appreciate Dr. Stephen Cameron for joining us at this very short one that I am using a short period to use to do my own section on mindset for transforming business and entrepreneurship masterclass. And I have really been grateful. Dr. Samina, any question quickly? Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Wonderful message and a very creative, usable, profitable, very much important skills, consistent behavior, achievable goals, focus. Everything is very important. The skills start small and look inside you what you can do and stick to it, achieve it, never stop, keep on doing. Quality decision making, responsibility, evaluate, make decisions, analyze, focus, big why, realistic, set up your goals, enhance new things, learn new things, quality things, decision making, and don't make decisions in hurry. Always think it, and when you make it, stick to it. Consistency about it, and no matter the there is no money, but you work hard and achieve your goal. Wonderful
Thank
message
you. Thank
you
you
are
so
giving
much.
us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Samina. Let's also hear from Dr. Stephen before we end this program. Dr. Stephen Cameron, thank you so much.
My player away here, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. It was such an amazing speech. It was such an amazing lecture. And, it was a complete lecture, that would motivate us to, achieve goals, clarify the purpose, in our life. And I think you're absolutely right that we should be very much clear about our purpose in life. And as you said, that we should always ask question to ourselves that why we are here. That big why is very very important for us. And as you've said that the clarity of purpose, commitment, planning for achieving that goal, and adaptability to the current situation, by gaining knowledge and persistence. These all things are very, very important and very rightly said, our dear Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth. And I'm pretty much sure that, if we would implement these things in our life, we would be a victorious person. We would be a successful person always. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Stephen Cameron. Thank you so much for your comments. I really appreciate your encouragement, and I appreciate that you learned from little that I've shared this morning. And I want to say thank you so much. And now we're going to end this program. I just want to quickly make some announcement so that people can know what we're doing. We've written a lot of books, and I would like everyone to visit the amazon.com.co.uk, or also you can directly request for it from YYCI .academy at gmail.com if you want to have, especially the book that I was teaching on this morning. So you can get all the books over there and many other platforms. I also want to introduce to you that we have authorship masterclasses, and we do the co-authors, and we also do the advanced one as well. Last year we did a lot of books for volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and other books and on relationship, and all these are very available, and we're going to do the same thing this year on the relationship, entrepreneurship, and leadership. So if you are interested, please get in touch with us and we'll be able to guide you through. This is the advanced one where you can be the ownership of your own book. We also have translated Yes You Can International, one of my book, to French version. So we have the English and the French version. If you're interested, please contact us. We also have the one of the Love We Lost, how to reconnect and rebuild your relationship and also trust. So we have that book translated to French as well. So please contact us for your own book. We also are working on another book, myself and Dr. Sonatan Ghosh from India. This book on written skills improvement has been written in Indian language, but now we have translated it to English, and we are going to be publishing it very soon here in UK. So watch out for that book. So also I would like to say thank you for joining us today. But this evening we have another leader that will be teaching us on WhatsApp on relationship, leadership, and entrepreneurship integration. How do we integrate the relationship, leadership, and entrepreneurship together? So Honorable John Ogo is the Odin postgraduate degree in leadership and procurement with diploma in accounting, AI, and conflict resolution. Resolution. He is certified in international protocol diplomacy and grant writing, and is a fellow of the Institute of Management and Consultants in Nigeria. So he will be teaching us this evening from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. UK time. and everything you think of that you want to desire to do, to become, to achieve, the answer is yes, you can. On note, I would like to ask Dr. Stephen Cameron, now that Dr. Samina has left, I would like to ask Dr. Stephen Cameron, may I end this program now?
Yes, you can.
Thank you so much. God bless you.